What is up, YouTube? We are back with another Escape from Tarkov video, but before we hop in, as always, I have to remind you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button up top, click that bell for notifications to see when a new video goes live every single weekday. Leave a comment down below, comment down below. Definitely helps with the algorithm. Give the video a thumbs up, all that shit. We do stream on Twitch every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday, starting at 8:30 p.m. EST. Go check us out there while we play some Escape from Tarkov and occasionally some random horror games. And yeah, let's hop into the video. Thanks for coming. Okay guys, this video we need to talk about the one thing that's really bothering me about fucking Escape from Tarkov right now. Okay, so let's load into our character real fast. Okay, so look, we have all these different kinds of fucking, once everything loads up, this also probably needs to get fixed at some point for me anyway. You have all these different kinds of guns. You have the OPSKS, you have the Hunter, you have the SK74, and you got like 17 kinds of fucking AK-74s, and they all have pretty detailed stats, right? You have your ergonomics, you have your accuracy, you have your sighting, all that kind of shit, right? It goes really into detail with all the statistics for basically all these fucking guns, so including attachments, and the number of attachments in this game are fucking astronomical. So you have all these stats, you have all of this information that all changes minutely based off of the stuff that you put onto your gun, which makes sense because all the things that you put onto your gun affect how your gun actually handles, right? Makes perfect sense. Realism at its finest. This is why Tarkov is fucking amazing. Okay, but there is one issue that I fucking cannot seem to get over for the life of me, and I know that it's been talked about to death, but I'd be remiss if I didn't ever say anything about this. Is the fucking ammunition. Okay, so let's talk about the ammunition for a minute. Okay, ignore all these slugs. I bought a lot of these. I got a lot of these off of scavs, and I just have a fuck ton of them. But my point still stands, right? You have a shotgun, and in this box, and this isn't all of them, mind you, this doesn't even include like AP-20s and the shredsters and all that shit that you can get in this game as well. But you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different types of ammunition, just shotgun shells right in this box. So you have these guns with all these different stats. Makes sense, right? It's amazing. You have all this different kinds of types of ammo, which is like true to realism, right? You have different ammo manufacturers, you have different types of ammo, they all do different things, they all act in a fucking specific way, right? But my fucking issue is, where is the information? Okay, all I have is bullet velocity, accuracy, chance of bleeding, and caliber. Okay, which for somebody starting out, like, this makes sense to an extent, but what separates the 7mm buckshot, right, which just tells you velocity and caliber, as opposed to the 8.5 mil buckshot, which has, you know, slightly less accuracy, more chances of bleeding, higher recoil, velocity. But what's the difference? What's the difference? Well, guys, as we all know, Escape from Tarkov is plagued with the problem of having so many different types of ammunition and no way of showing what the difference is. So in order to see what the difference is, you have to go off of the game, pull up what I like to call the ammunition fucking overload. Literally, there are you can go on Reddit and you can go on the Escape from Tarkov forums, and there are spreadsheets after spreadsheet after spreadsheet of ammo types with all their different penetration powers, how much damage they do to the armor, how much damage they do, period, what the accuracy rating is, what the recoil is, how much the fragmentation chance is, and what types of armor that it's effective against, right? Between level 1 and level 6 armors. Why is there not even this effective against armor classes is good information, but that kind of feels like side information, right? But this, how much fucking damage a pellet is going to do, or if it has any sort of penetrating power against what kind of armors, this should be in Tarkov. This should be in the game. It blows me away that you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 types of fucking 9mm ammunition, right? All of them I'll start with 9x19, which instantly is confusing because that's what's basically shown in the ammo selection in the actual game. And none of these make sense. AP 6.3, 7 and 31. Like, none of this information, just at a glance or in the game, makes any fucking sense. But how is a player supposed to know? Somebody who's coming in brand new to Tarkov, and we all love the new baby Tarkovs. I'm still one of those technically. How are they going to know that you should probably be running AP rounds or 7 and 31 rounds for your 9mm as opposed to the fucking RIP or the quick maker or the PSOs, the garbage ammunition that's probably not going to penetrate any armor or kill anything? I have a severe problem with this, and this is just a fundamental flaw in the game itself. This has to show up at some point. This just has to show up at some point. A game cannot be, and this is one of the issues that a lot of people have. This is the issue that I had. I've tried to play Tarkov no less than 4 separate times to try to get into this game because I can see the nuggets in it, but I can't penetrate certain things. And after a long time of sitting and contemplating as to why I was having so many issues getting into Escape from Tarkov, it came down to this. It came down to ammunition. It came down to knowing what ammunition works, what ammunition's gonna get through the fucking sweaty chads, what ammunition can I take in if I'm just looking to kill scabs, and I'll most likely be able to get done. If you load into a scab, what kind of ammunition are you looking at? Should you even be bothering, or should you just try to grab some shit and get out, or should you try to get sweaty? You're gonna have kids, and you see it all the time. You have kids run in with 7mm 12 with 12 fucking 12x70 buckshot 7mm, and they go in thinking that they're gonna clap kids, and they're confused as to why they're hitting their shots but they're not killing anybody, because the man at the other end of the gun is rocking AP 6.3s in his 9mm. He's able to 2-tap you in the face, right? Meanwhile, you have a kid who's running in here point blank with a buckshot, not realizing that they're fighting against a sweaty ass fucking Chad, and not able to even do a lick of body damage because it hasn't penned through the armor yet because it's such dog shit. Honestly, I don't know why I have so much of this in my case. It's actually gonna make me realize this now. I need to sell all that shit, all this garbage ammo. I need to get rid of, wipe it clean, clear out my space. The space is always my issue. If there's one thing I could ask from BSG, it would be to, in the next patch, and I think you can get away with it for longer, but I think that it would make a lot of sense, and to try to get this into the next patch. Let's be honest, all these numbers that are there are derived from the community through hours of testing, from going into local runs to going into offline raids and just shooting each other and trying to figure out what the pen is, what the damage is, how many pellets is that, what's the spray at, is it good against class 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 armor, what is it good against, what is it bad against, and what does it do? This is all, and kudos to the Tarkov community, man, for taking the time to figure out what these ammos do. It's actually fucking insane that anybody's able to put together a spreadsheet for this, let alone the extensive amount of work that it takes to actually just figure this out, and that the community just takes. And you see this a lot in games recently, and this is kind of going on a small tangent real fast, so just bear with me. You see this a lot in games now where, like, you have to go off game to get the information that you need. And there's something, and maybe this is like the boomer state in me because I'm old as shit, that feels like it shouldn't be the way. You shouldn't have to leave the game, even if it's just alt tabbing, or if you're on a console, God forbid, you have to like boot up your phone. You shouldn't have to do that in order to see what the hell you need to do, or what is happening. Why is this ammo? What does this ammo do? How does it operate? Is it good? Is it not good? What is it? I have a fundamental problem with this, and this is the one thing that I would change in Tarkov day after day after day. Include ammunition statistics in the game. You already do it for guns. You do it for guns. You do it for all the guns, and there's quite a few, and that includes all the attachments that come along with it. That includes all the different, how all the magazines operate and fuck with the ergonomics and with the accuracy and the sightings and all that shit. You've done the work with the guns, but the guns facilitate the stuff that kills people, which is the ammunition. Like I said, it's not the man that it's not the man that kills you with the gun, it's not the gun that kills you, it's the man that pulls the trigger. it's not the gun that's going to, the gun helps facilitate the killing of you in Tarkov, but 9 times out of 10 is the ammunition that will set you apart. If you take 2 of me and you fight against each other and you give somebody fucking 7.62 fucking BP and then fucking PS, like, it's pretty obvious who's gonna win that gunfight, right? Like, and it's just based off of ammunition. But say the one me doesn't know that his ammunition is dog shit. How's he supposed to know? Sorry, I'm still getting over the flu. Also, my chest hurts. So, Battlestate Games, if you ever happen to watch this video at all, that would be the one thing that I would highly recommend adding that made me as a new player bounce off the game numerous times, is just include what the ammunition does, right? It's okay to have garbage ammo. You're gonna have garbage ammo because sometimes you're poor and you need the garbage ammo in order to keep making it through. I get it, but you need to include these statistics in the actual game. Until that point, you're gonna keep having people want to play this game and completely bounce off of it because they don't feel like looking at a goddamn Excel spreadsheet after they got home from work all day. It's just nothing. It's just not how it's gonna be. But this is an old man rant for me. This is nothing abnormal, especially if you're from the Twitch channel. Thank you for watching me rant and rave about the fucking ammunition in Tarkov. I love this game to pieces. Please do not get me wrong. I have the most fun in gaming that I've had recently in playing Escape from Tarkov. So please don't take that otherwise. If you liked the video, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell on the top to see when we get a new notification when we post a new video, because we do it every single weekday. Leave a comment down below, give the video a thumbs up, helps with the algorithm, helps us get seen by more friends that we could potentially meet. And we also do stream every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday on twitch.tv/NedleyTV. Also go check out my podcast, The Lost Boys Podcast, with my friends Brunsad, Eddie Shmoney, as well as Shoner Todd. That comes out every Friday on podcast services around the globe. Go give that a listen, go give that a follow, and I will talk to you guys next time. Thanks for watching.